Good morning. Welcome to Sunday in New Zealand, or whatever day it is for anyone who's watching. This is our Sunday morning writing sprint. I am Jamie Sands. I write urban fantasy and romance about queer people. And this is my lovely co-host.
Hi, I'm Gillian. I'm a lovely co-host.
You're pointing the wrong way.
It's weird. We're using an app called Melon, and for some reason the cameras on Melon are the reverse of what you expect. I've got no idea what's going on with that.
Yeah, it's actually you as you are, not reversed, and we're used to having it reversed. Yeah.
Yep. I am Gillian St Kevern. I write paranormal nonsense, urban fantasy, historical mystery, and most recently Gothic romance. Current work in progress is pretty much Legally Blonde meets Dracula. It's ridiculous, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, it is a awful morning here in Christchurch. It's grey, it's rainy, but that means that the roads were clear. So I made it into Christchurch in record time.
It's beautifully sunny up here in Auckland. I'm not sure how long to expect it to last, but I don't see any clouds, so we might have a sunny day, in which case I'm going to do some laundry after this sprint. But exactly. We'll see. It could change at any moment. That's the beauty of living in Auckland. Nothing is predictable.
Yeah, I actually, in 2000, and I forget whether it was 2006 or 2007, but I spent a year in Auckland doing my honours at the University of Auckland, and wow, the humidity was a complete shock. But also the weather. It's a completely different beast to what we have down here in the South Island.
Yeah, and well, I moved from Wellington, and it's completely different from Wellington as well. In Wellington, if you get rain, it sets in for at least a day, more likely 3 days. Here, you get rain, and then it's sunny in half an hour. And you're like, cool. I like it, though. It's so much warmer.
Yeah. My biggest gripe with Auckland weather is that in Christchurch, in Canterbury, I never had to put down slug pellets or anything like that. But in Auckland, my lettuce got demolished pretty much immediately.
There are a lot of slugs. It is a thing. And crickets. I never had black crickets in Wellington, but they are all over the place here. They're great big things. They'll crawl inside and make noise. You're just like, oh God, they're making.
No, I don't remember the cricket, so that's interesting. I was over the harbour bridge, but not too far over it, in sort of that inland area, kind of north of the central city, and then to the left a bit.
Yeah.
I forget where I live, but if you told me the name of the suburb, I'd probably go, oh, yeah, that was more.
There's a lot of suburbs around there, and I don't know them all. But I've got some friends who live close to there in, like, Beach Haven.
Hey, I was in Beach Haven.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. I've got Mochi here today, observing from the corner by the door in the sunbeam. She's having a little clean. She is an expert at finding the sunbeams.
Yes.
Right. Let's do a bit of a warm-up, shall we? You don't have your cards?
I do. But do we want to use them, or do we want to use yours, since it's your sprint?
Yeah, okay. Let's have some movie tarot then.
I actually feel like it's a bit of a movie day. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, hey, we've got Joanna. Hi.
Hi.
It's lovely to see you here. Shout out to Megan, who I know will be busy either No, she'll be giving a sermon right now, or she'll be having morning tea with her parishioners.
Of course.
And then Julie, who is attending the RWNZ conference in Wellington and hopefully having an amazing time.
Well, Melanie Singh has just done her keynote, so it will have been very good, I expect.
Yeah, do you know, Nalini Singh did her first Facebook Live yesterday, and I'm like,
oh,
what
really?
are you doing, woman? You're doing the RWZ conference and a Facebook Live. How does she have the energy? That is incredible.
No idea. Crazy.
Oh, Joanna's son is in the school production We Will Rock You, so they have to leave at 11:15 to drive him into town. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Break a leg to your son? I mean, that is what you say to actors. I don't know. Break a finger to a pianist?
That sounds like bad luck.
It does. Though, driving in today, a black cat ran across the road in front of me, and I was like, wow, because in the UK, a black cat running in front of you is bad luck. But in Victorian America, a black cat was considered good luck. I'm really curious about where that tradition changed and how the UK tradition became more widespread than the American tradition, which when it's usually the reverse. Yeah. But either way, I'm taking that cat as a good luck sign because it was beautiful. It was big and fluffy, and it squeezed itself under a car. It was just so cute.
So good. A black cat is always good luck in British mythology, in British folklore, if you see it on your wedding day.
Okay, well, I need to get on to that apparently.
Okay, I've got the Queen of Swords, and this is, I believe, Sharon Stone from not Fatal Attraction.
Basic Instinct.
Basic Instinct, that's the one. And you can see she has her legs crossed, which is the big famous scene. The power move, those shoulder pads.
Yeah.
Queen of Swords is a power card too, right? It's about not compromising.
Yeah.
Going after what you want.
Swords are thoughts and kind of the mental suit. So it's probably mental toughness. In the Wild Tarot, the Queen of Swords is an owl, and she is a badass. And she actually, the Wild Unknown Queen of Swords reminds me so strongly of my sister, who has just such a sharp mind. She takes no nonsense. She is just so strong and capable.
So the little book says, tough exterior with inner fragility. Yeah.
Yep.
I love this deck. What's date today? 8th of the 8th. Oh, no, this is not the pen I want to use.
Well, Joanna does not see black cats as bad luck, and like me, finds the whole theory fascinating.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really think of any cats as bad luck. They've always been good friends in my life. So
yeah. Fun fact, I've got a story, The Dead Letter Office, that features a ghost cat prominently. And it's one of my favorite ever stories that I've written.
I picked up an old manuscript of mine this week because I couldn't be bothered writing anything new. I decided to go in and have a look at it and give it some edits. And I found I'd left myself a note, which was add a cat.
Oh, cool.
And that was the whole note. I don't have any context for why I needed a cat in this. But I'm like, well, who am I to argue with past me? I got to put a cat into this.
Obviously, right.
Yeah.
I have 3/4 of the way finished draft of a project called Overfamiliar, and it's a wizard awakening story, but told from the point of view of the wizard's familiars, a cat and a magpie, who hate each other. It is so much fun because the cat is lazy and selfish and periodically tries to eat the magpie.
As you would.
Yeah, and the magpie is just so over this.
Yeah.
But both the cat and the magpie get human forms throughout the course of the story, and I really wanted them to have us. Basically, I was really putting a relationship between them, and then when they got to interact as humans, they just had friend vibes, and I'm like, oh, this is not what I wanted. But I put it aside, but I really love Grimm and Midas, so I want to come back to them and revisit that story and either see if I can salvage the romantic relationship or just accept that they are meant to be friends. The problem with Grimm is that Grimm is short for Grimalkin, by the way. But he is a tomcat, so he has all of a tomcat's kind of lusts and appetites, and in human form, he's like leering at all of the women passing by, and everyone's like, Grimm, you are creeping us out. Stop it.
Did you ever read the Witch books by Terry Pratchett?
Yes.
I think it's Witches Abroad when Grebo gets made into a human. Yeah,
I'm sure that Grebo is a major influence on Grimalkin.
Because you do remind me of him as he went to the ball and seduced all the ladies. Yeah.
Grimm has got that whole sort of, he radiates that same energy that Grebo does.
Yeah.
But in Victorian England, it's not quite so appropriate.
Amazing. Okay. What do I do with the Queen of Swords? There we are. So just to remind everyone, Queen of Swords for our warm-up, just anything that comes to mind, whatever you want to do for 5 minutes, just to get the creative juices flowing.
I've got my phone.
You got your time? Fantastic. Yep, that'd be great.
I'm so glad that Johanna appreciates my pain. Yeah.
Very disappointing.
Okay, let's go. 5 minutes starting now.
Interesting. So starting here and going down there, I wrote a poem about a queer queen romance, which was unexpected. How did you go?
I figured out my schedule for today, which I have not done, and I always feel like a little bit not grounded until I do that. But I had a few moments at the end to kind of jot down some thoughts brought up by the Queen of Swords. So Joanna got 201 words, finished the tail end of the last chapter I was working on yesterday. It was too loud in my head and I couldn't plan warm up with anything else. That is, I love when that happens.
Yeah, if you don't need a warm-up, you don't need a warm-up, right? You can just dive in. It's great.
Yeah. So I have got, actually doing my little planning for the day here, I was going to do some plotting, but I've actually realized there's a book that I need to take back to the library today, but there's some notes I need to take from it first. So that has changed what I'm doing in these sessions.
Cool.
Yeah.
I am going to be picking up my witchy fiction book because I haven't worked on it in a few days and I want to get back to it. So, well, I say a few days. I worked on it on Thursday and it is Sunday now. So not really ages ago.
In case anyone's interested, this is How to Read a Suit, A History of Men's Fashion. My vampire lived and died in the Elizabethan Jacobean period, and he is kind of, his wardrobe has traveled as far as the Romantic era, but no further. So he overdue a visit to the tailor, and this is going to help me figure out what his stylistic preferences are and why they are wrong.
Excellent. Okay. Should we just dive in then?
Yep. Oh, hey. Johanna went to fashion school and was in the design industry. The history of costume has been something she's always loved reading about. In that case, you might be interested. There's a lady called Kathy Servian who is also a dressmaker, and she writes historical romance, got frustrated by the lack of models in period appropriate clothing, and so makes clothes, dresses her own models, and then takes photos, and you can purchase photos from some of her shoots at Servian Photography. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, that is a fellow New Zealander. If you want to support a Kiwi entrepreneur, and Kathy may be swayed to do requests. So if we like petition for more male models in period clothing. Oh, it looks like Joanna already knows of her.
Excellent.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so that's 20 minutes. Are we ready to go?
Ready.
Okay, let's do this.
Awesome. I got 705 words.
Awesome. I have one page of notes and am just taking down a quote here.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen should follow fashion as far as is necessary to avoid eccentricity or oddity in your costume, but avoid the extreme of the prevailing mode.
Oh, I love that. Don't be too fancy.
Yeah, I've got several characters who just ignore that. But I also found an amazing quote that I have to go back and find again and read to you because I think you and Johanna will enjoy it.
Sounds good. Oh, it is raining here. You know how I said it was sunny and I didn't know if it would rain? It is bucketing down now.
Yeah. Well done, Joanna. That's amazing. 996
words. Holy crap. Good work.
Yeah. Your characters are chatty today. I'm really grumpy at myself because I put my finger on the page to mark it. Well, here it goes. So women are getting a lot of criticism for the width of their skirts, and one woman wrote to the Spectator in 1711 to say, "We find you men secretly approve our practice by imitating our pyramidal form. The skirt of your fashionable coats forms as large a circumference as our petticoats. As these are set out with whalebone, so are those with wire. We make a regular figure, but I defy your mathematics to give name to the form you appear in."
Amazing.
I love it. So I've worked out what fashions my vampire prefers,
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm just researching the fashions of the time period which he is unfortunately in.
Mm. Yes.
And Johanna's shifter agent has just received a promotion and is bumbling his way through the first week on the job. That's so much fun.
So good.
Yeah.
I have my witch character is reading the cards because he doesn't know what to do. So I did a card reading for him, and I got a really interesting stack: High Priestess, Magician, and Knight of Swords. Which last time I wrote a book about this character, I did a reading, and it was absolutely perfect for the moment. And I'm pretty sure that that has just happened again, which is really good. So I can just use the reading that I did and have him explain it to his boyfriend, and then they're going to work out what to do based on it. So
Brilliant.
that's fun. Shall we dive in straight away to another sprint?
I think Johanna has to leave early.
Let's do another one right now. This is the classic Rider-Waite tarot. It's one of the oldest designs that people tend to get. It came to me at a second-hand shop that's now closed in Wellington. When I was about 19, I found it and grabbed it. Now it's my writing deck.
Awesome. Okay, 20 minutes. Let's jump in, starting now.
What's wrong? You're on the chair. Cat's demanding attention. Just one moment.
Check this dude out.
Oh, gorgeous.
This is another lovely one.
Oh. The size of that coat.
I think Vin Diesel has a very similar coat. I'm sorry to interrupt again. Check out this traveling suit here with the helmet.
Oh, wow. Incredible.
It's a shame my vampire doesn't leave the house during the day.
Well, if he ever needs to in the story.
Yeah. Oh, look. We've got Boyzone.
Amazing. So it comes right to modern times.
Oh, it's far modern as 1999.
Nice.
Let's see how far we keep going. Oh, gosh. This leisure suit is a bit too much for me.
Amazing. I love it, though. Very James Bond.
Yeah.
Roger Moore James Bond, I should say.
Okay, so yeah, I think 1999 is as far as we go. Okay, so that's the end of our second sprint. I've finished taking notes,
Nice.
interrupted everyone with some amazing photographs, and have continued to plot scene 14 of Vampire Ward.
Excellent. I didn't get a ton done because I had to go and tend to the cat who demanded treats. And then I had to read some books on what these cards really mean. So I got 455 words, which isn't tons, but it's...
That's really good. Yep. And I think it's really important that we recognize that your most important function on this planet is not to write books, it is to provide
treats and a warm place to sleep for this one cat. Yes.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, 807 words, Jo. That's incredible.
Yeah.
Very proud of you.
Yeah, so you've got about 7 minutes until you have to dash off to take your son to his performance. So I don't think it's worthwhile.
No.
We will wait until
we have a break.
But yeah, I think that would be smart. Does make any more treats.
She literally came and put her paws on the base of my chair, the seat of my chair, and looked up and went, "Rah!" I'm like, what is the problem? She's like, "Rah!" So I got up and she led me into the lounge to show me her treat box. So she's very good at communicating with us. She's trained us very well. Because at first I thought she wanted the chair, because sometimes if she puts her paws up on the chair, it's because she wants to steal it off me. But no, she's not interested in the chair today.
No.
She's got a nice spot in the window in the spare room where she can look out at the world, and that's where she is now.
Yeah, this is completely random, but since we're talking about cats, and you're from Wellington, have you ever encountered mittens?
No, mittens was a thing after I left Wellington. So I did not ever be blessed with a mitten sighting.
When
Hopefully one day.
Yeah, I'm crossing my fingers for you. When in my former job, most of my team that I was on lived in Wellington or Upper Hutt, and my supervisor came into work one day and she was like, "Oh my God, guys, I just met mittens." And the collective freak out was amazing and really entertaining.
So good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a little break. Just gonna get rid of my mug and try and finish off my breakfast smoothie.
Yeah.
And we'll be back when we're back, probably 5 minutes or so.
Sounds good. I have got a street waffle.
Oh, lovely. So you've got treats for yourself.
In the absence of cats, what else can I do? This is training for my future rescue dog.
Oh yes.
Oh darn! My cup is too wide. My street waffle, it will just fall into my tea.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yep, Joanna is also hurriedly grabbing treats before getting in the car. I'm assuming that you're not going to come back after that, Joanna. So just have an amazing day. All the luck to your son. And yeah, cannot wait to hear how the performance goes. I am going to ramble on for a bit since no one's here to kick me off. But street waffles are something new to me, and I think they're new to most New Zealanders. I was really lucky. I saw a YouTube video by, I forget her name. She is a barrister in North America or Canada and is very interested in trying new coffee products and stuff. Actually, I think she must be from the States because she reviewed Trader Joe's coffees, and pretty sure that's an American thing. But she talked about the stroopwafel, gave a brief history of it, showed how you place it over your coffee, just resting on the top of your cup of coffee or tea, and the steam kind of gently heats up. This one has caramel flavoring inside, and it kind of just softens the biscuit and melts the caramel inside. And they are amazing. And she tested them out and was very much a fan of the stroopwafel. And I was like, wow, that looks incredible. I want one. Very next week, I go to Countdown. I'm looking for treats to take to my masterclass group. And there on the foreign food section, stroopwafels. And yeah, I really enjoy them. The sad thing is, I have eaten this packet, all but one of them, by myself. So I don't think I'm allowed any more stroopwafels after this packet is finished, just because I am capable of eating an entire packet, and that's probably not the healthiest thing for me. But yeah, I encourage everybody to try stroopwafels. And actually, if you are watching this later and you have a stroopwafel equivalent or a type of biscuit that goes really, really well with tea or coffee, please tell myself and Jamie about it in the comments below this video, even if you're too late to join the stream. Oh, crap. Sorry, I just got the low battery. Okay. This is going to be interesting. I just got the low battery, your Mac will sleep soon message, and I think my power cord is an Omahi.
Oh no.
I am going to disappear now so I can call my parents and find out where my power cord is.
Sounds good. All right, see you.
Bye.
Well, that was exciting. Glad I came back just when I did. I'm going to go ahead and do another sprint because I'm a bit disappointed with my word count to date. So I want to get some more down. I expect Gillian will come back if she can manage it, but didn't sound super positive. If her power cord is that far away, she probably can't get back in time. So just you and me now, whoever you are. Don't think there's anyone watching right this second, but if anyone watches later on, I'm gonna... Oh, you can see Donnie Sharko. Look at him. Just over my shoulder. How do I get out of the way? There we go. That's Donnie Sharko. I can't gesture. He is a 1.5 meter plus shark. One of my favorite things that I own. He came up with me from Wellington. He was there for me during my divorce. And yes, never getting rid of good old Donnie. Okay, so 20-minute sprint starting now. Can't get my timer to stop. There we go. Okay. Good. Okay. 20 minutes done. Lots of stuff happening in the chat. Hello, Inka. Nice to see you. Sorry that you've got a headache. And Gillian is going to go to Riccarton Mall. Be safe. Malls on the weekend are never fun. So good luck. Right, how did I do? That's the next question. Okay. 813 words. That's very good. I'm very happy with that word count. That's about where I want to be. Just had to change a little bit of my planning because of the new character that popped up at the start of this book. I'd originally planned a scene with a different character who I think I can just sort of get rid of for this bit and have my new character be there instead, and she's very happy to be there, so that worked out. Yes, my alarm is just beeping. It's not nearly as scary as the Addams Family. Although the Addams Family theme song does get stuck in my head after these streams with Gillian's timer, which isn't a bad thing. Let's try to get my Fitbit back on. It's been charging. So I think I'm just going to dive straight back into another sprint because we've got a bit of time before 12 when I expect my spouse to come home. So if I can get another lot done, I'll be in a really good spot. In this scene in my planning here, so I've just got these ones and then these ones, and then the book is done. This is just a short book compared to my other stuff. So about half the length of what I usually write. So it's nice and quick and easy to write, or at least easy, I hope. Not always easy. It's quicker. Oh, The Addams Family is an old American TV show from the 60s, 70s, about this suburban family, but they're all gothic and strange. And play here on reruns when I was a kid. There's been movies as well that are pretty good. Angelica Houston as the mother, so I do recommend it. All right, here we go, another 20 minutes, and I've just got a reminder of my vaccine tomorrow, so that's very exciting. That's my second Pfizer shot, so I will be fully vaccinated this time tomorrow, which is very exciting. Okay, I've just had an email from Queer Ink Press, which I'm going to read. But first, I'm going to start the timer. So 20 minutes starting now. 20 minutes ended, and it's right on 11:59 here. So pretty much lunchtime. I got... Here we are. 729 words done, which is fantastic. Just like that down my bujo. So I'm on almost 1900 words for the whole thing, which is, yeah, if I just write a few hundred more, I will have got 3,000 words for the day, which is really good work. So I'm very happy with that. It just got way colder here. I felt the temperature drop about 2 degrees, I think, and it is pouring with rain again. A lot darker sky this time, so I think it might be setting in for a bit. Mochi's back on the mat down by the door. I might just end this stream. We were thinking of having one tonight, but I'm feeling a bit like I need a rest. So I'm gonna do a little bit more maybe on this morning, or this afternoon, I should say. Afternoon just now. And then take the rest of the day to relax. Just noticed that my Godzilla banner has fallen down. Those are the things holding it up, and the banner is nowhere to be seen. So I want to fix that up too. But thanks so much for joining us, Inka and Joe from earlier, and Gillian and everyone. There is my incredible spouse coming home in the rain, and I will see you next time.